So, how are you, Jennifer?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. I did want to thank you for coming on the podcast. I know, the times were kind of all messed up, and I think honestly, I think we were supposed to do it yesterday, and then what happened was I marked it down for today, so that's my fuck up. So I apologize.
No, it's okay. No problem.
Awesome, awesome. I'm very excited to do this because I know that I've done a couple interviews with a couple of your teammates. I think they're all under the same management, so with resilience management. So I'm very excited. You have really good management, so I'm really excited to do this. Um, so I guess I'll just jump right into it. So it would appear like your English is really, really good. I know you're from France, so I mean,
Yes.
is like English kind of like second is basically a second language there? Or how does it work?
My English is
It sounds pretty
um,
good to me.
thank you. So can you speak more slowly? It's
Okay,
possible for you. Thank you.
no problem.
Um,
Yeah, no problem. I know I talk very fast, so
yes.
I apologize.
No,
Um,
it's okay.
okay, I'll try my best here. Um, yeah. So, are you still currently fighting out of Mars? I can't say it. Marseille, France.
Marseille, yes,
Marseille.
Marseille,
Yeah.
in south of France.
Okay. So, whereabouts is that?
Sorry, sorry.
Where is Marseille?
Marseille in the south of France, in um, French Riviera. You know French Riviera?
No.
No. So Paris is in it's the capital of France, and Marseille it's here, and
Okay.
Paris here
Okay.
in
All right.
south of France.
Okay. That's cool. That's cool.
We have
Um.
sea, and it's so cool.
Okay. Cool. Cool. I did want to ask you though, since I just noticed now, your tattoos. Can you kind of explain what all of them mean?
My tattoo is fearless in English. So in French, sans peur.
Okay.
I made this tattoo because I start MMA, and when I start really MMA, I want this tattoo
Mm-hmm.
because it's for me and for the world. I want to say everything in this life. Uh, for me, it's uh, I'm fearless. It's not south of fear for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's sorry.
Oh no,
But,
no worries.
yes, yes,
And I think it takes a lot of courage to step in the cage and to fight anyone. And
yes.
I think a lot of fans don't understand that.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Um,
Sorry.
I think it takes a lot of courage to fight, and fans don't understand that sometimes.
Okay.
Um, and it's unfortunate how some fighters get treated that way by fans.
I think for fans, fighter are very good life, very a lot of money, a lot of followers, a lot of advantage,
Hmm.
but it's not the real life. For
Hmm.
fighter life, it's sacrifice, uh, more jet,
Hmm.
more training, more blood, more damage, and I think for become fighter, it's life. without worries.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I think it's a priority to make a good career. It's a life without fear.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's for this. Um, I say to me all of time, Jenny, you can. Jenny, no worries, fearless. You are a great fighter. Don't worry. One day you fight around the world in the good organization. So don't worry.
Yeah, yeah, of course, of course. How's the lockdown in France at the moment?
Oh, it's very difficult for training,
Mm-hmm.
for life. Whole day we come at home at 6 p.m. It's so hard because we work on a day and the night it's at home. We can go on restaurant. We can go on training. We can't go on cinema. It's hard for me, but I train every day.
Mm-hmm.
My coach, it's okay to open the gym and training, but we don't open a gym, but we can train. So it's mentally it's complicated,
Mm-hmm. Must
very
be
complicated.
hard. Yeah, must be hard. So you can't train at your gym?
Yes, my gym it's private. It's not a gym of comment on dit? It's a private gym. So
Okay.
my coach say we training at all day, but we lock the door when you walk at gym. Oh, it's closed. So we train in a. Je sais pas comment dire. Sorry for my English.
Oh, it's okay.
We train, but the door is closed.
Mm-hmm.
We train all day because we have opportunities. A fighter in the weekend, a fighter pro fighter of my gym fight on UAE Warriors in Abu Dhabi.
Mm-hmm.
So w- uh, we train.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough.
Sorry.
Okay. So it would, yeah, it sounds like it does affect your training for sure. Um, but I do want to talk about how you got into MMA in the first place. Can
Okay.
you talk about that?
Okay. Um, Before MMA,
Mm-hmm.
I made boxing, uh, kickboxing, and full contact
Mm-hmm.
kickboxing. I practice kickboxing in since 10 years.
Okay.
10 years ago,
Yep.
and I have. I'm in a French team during 2 years, and one day, one one friend say me, go to the gym. In my gym, made MMA. Do you want try? Say I know I'm kickboxer, so
Mm-hmm.
jujitsu
Mm-hmm.
and wrestling. It's very complicated for me.
Mm-hmm.
But I say, I see, okay. And when I go to the gym, in the TV, I watch UFC, and this time it's time of Ronda Rousey. When I see MMA on the TV, and all of time I say, wow, it's a very good fighter. Wow, but me, no, me kickboxer, no MMA. And when I'm come to gym and I watch these sports, I say, okay, I want to try this. I want to try this. And in 2 years ago, I say, okay, stop kickboxing, and I made MMA. And in 2 years, I have I train a lot of wrestling. I train my boxing, because it's not same boxing in kickboxing in boxing in MMA. It's very different. So I train, and today I have a little wrestling
Yeah.
and a little jiu-jitsu. But now my boxing is very, very good for MMA.
So you would say that your boxing is a lot better than your wrestling then?
Yes, yes. For sure. My wrestling, it's good, but I work
Working.
every day on this
Mhm.
wrestling.
Yeah. And I saw you trying some takedowns in your last fight, but
Oh my
the
god.
but she kept trying to put you in almost like jeez, I should know this. Like she kept trying to get your neck, and she was trying to do that multiple times. I'm like, well, like what's she doing?
Yes. Oh, it's my last fight it in 1 years ago,
hmm
January 2020, and oh my god, when I watch this fight today, I say, oh my god, this is my wrestling, and I
hmm
fight with this wrestling. Oh no, it's very complicated for me. I on this time, I am sure of my boxing. Yes, I'm good boxing, I'm good boxer, but this girl, oh my god, this girl are a good fighter. And when I have no solution, I think go wrestling and
hmm
try to take down. But my wrestling in this time, it's so so comment on dit? It's not good, not good wrestling.
Oh, no
So
worries.
he take my naked and but I say I sleep, but no.
Yeah, you're not tapping.
Impossible for me. Only sleep.
Well, because basically, like a lot of the um, I'm trying to slow down here. The
Thank you.
She was trying to guillotine you most of those times, and that's all she could do.
Yes.
And I'm thinking, come on, like she could have thrown a little bit more at you. Um, but just kind of moving on. Sorry, I'm trying to slow down here because I naturally talk fast. Um, so I guess just moving on. Bulldozer. How did you get that nickname?
It is on the French team. I
Okay.
I made a fight in full contact
hmm
on the European Championship, and on this day I fight against an Ukrainian girl,
hmm
and a very strong girl, very offensive, and all of time on this fight I advance on my opponent, and I I smash very, 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 very strong, and all of time on this fight, I don't know. Comment dire reculer? Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Um, all of time. Je vais pas miner quand même.
It's okay.
I haven't advanced. No advanced. I work on this girl all of time of this fight. I work on this girl, and
Non-stop.
yes, in my head I said it's my time. So today, no, in back, from back, I smash on her, and my friend on French team say me, you are bulldozer. When
Mhm.
you want, you are a strong bulldozer.
Oh, okay. And the name stuck ever since.
Yes.
That's okay. Um, Kind of going into your first pro fight. Um, what was your feelings going into your first fight?
Oh, uh, before the fight, I say to my trainer,
Mhm.
"Are you sure I am ready for MMA? Are you sure?" And he
Mhm.
say, "I am sure, and you are sure. If you come to Slovenia to fight against a very good, strong, very good fighter," he say, "You are sure, and I am sure. You made this fight because you want to fight in MMA."
Mhm.
And in my head, I say, "Yes, I am ready. I am good fighter, and I made a good fight. Victory or losses, it's not my objective. My objective is no submission, no knockdown for me, and make 3 rounds. And when I fight, in the end of the fight, I say to my trainer, "Oh, I'm sorry, I know no win." And he say, he cry and he say me, "You are a fighter. Oh, it's a good fighter."
Yeah.
And I say, "Oh, I think I love MMA, and
Yeah.
it's a very, very good feeling." I made a lot of fights in kickboxer, and no fight um, made this sensation. It's amazing, amazing. MMA, it's amazing,
Mhm.
really.
Mhm. Yeah, and I could totally agree with that. Um, I think that every fighter has different feelings in each of one of their first bouts,
Yes,
first fights.
yes, yes,
Um, but I know that you've had a fight canceled because of the coronavirus. Um,
yes.
how eager and hungry are you to get back into another fight?
Oh, alors, in January 2020, I fight for Brave, and
Mhm.
after that, I have a lot of proposition. In March 2020,
Mhm.
and, one, two, three, four proposition, and I say, "Oh yes, it's good. My career, let's go." And Corona, so cancel one, two, three, four, five fights, and I say, "Oh my god." No, no, it's good. Good year for start MMA for me.
Yeah.
But in March 2020, a French organization want to start a contract with me. And in December 2020, I made preparation for 3 months, September, October, November, December, 4 months for fights. But 3 days ago, events, he canceled events. So I made 4 months of preparation, training on the morning, training on the night. I lost five. I lost 6 kilos for the fight, and 3 days he say me, Jenny, sorry, the fight is canceled.
Wow. That sucks.
I call my trainer and I say, oh no, no. It's very, very, very a difficult time for fighter, for organization, for the sports in generally in the world. It's very difficult.
Yeah. And another girl that I had on my podcast, um, she's kind of in the same situation.
Yes.
And we talked about how up and coming fighters like yourself are having an issue getting fights. And it's hard to get into the big promotions when the smaller promotions are not putting on the fights due to the COVID.
Yes.
And it's becoming a huge issue.
Um, can you repeat the hand of your question?
You want me? Sorry, you want me to repeat the whole thing?
Yes. Just the hand of the.
Um, it must be, it must be frustrating um, for fighters like yourself to not be able to get a fight because the smaller promotions cannot put on
Yes.
events because due to the COVID.
Yes, of course. A lot of organization in France. In France, MMA is legalized in 2020, and a lot of events on this month, November, October, December. It, it's cancelled in France because it the debut of MMA in France, and with COVID, it's not possible to organize in France. It's very difficult, and I'm agree with you when you say the small promotion. It's very difficult to organize in this period, in this pandemic.
It is. And I understand that France has just recently, I'm trying to think of the word. I'm speaking English here, and I'm having a hard time finding my words here. I'm trying to think of the word. They're they legalized. Sorry, I've had a
Yes,
long day. They've
legalize.
France just recently legalized
Yeah.
MMA. So, do you plan on fighting within France, or would you rather fight outside of France?
Oh, so I love this question.
Hmm.
Uh, I went all of fights I made in my career on the kickboxing. I love when I go on other country to fight, because for me it's a part of fight. You go to plane, you meet another people, another country, another culture, another travel for me. It's a part of fight, and my dreams. I say my dreams. It's fight on the USA
Mm-hmm.
because I love USA, and it's a dream for me to fight on the USA. So when I my trainer say, so now MMA it's legal on France. I say, okay, but I love to fight in other countries. So for me, it's not a priority of my career to fight in France.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think fighting overseas does help. Just trying to think of the word. It helps just experiencing more, I guess.
Yes, in France we have two events of MMA. One in September. It's
Hmm.
not a good event for the
No,
first. No good events, but for two we have a Bellator on the Paris,
that's
and
right. Yeah.
yeah, it's a good organization and it's a good event. But for the one, it's a little promotion, and it is not a good job, I think. But Bellator made a very good event, and France uh, France look uh, um, the highs of French in on MMA, and when Bellator organization made the first in Paris, um, French people say, "Oh, okay, it's MMA, it's good, it's beautiful, a good promotion, good organization," and I hope a lot of big organization can organize it in France.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And hopefully France continues to expand um, the MMA world. Um, Now, I do want to ask you, what do you enjoy the most as an MMA fighter?
Um,
Please don't say weight cutting.
uh, most enjoying in MMA, I think it's a lot of possibility to to on when I boxing, I in my head I say, okay, boxing only girl only can smash me with a hand and with leg only. In MMA, we have a lot of possibility. You can strike, you can make wrestling, you can guillotine, you can make jujitsu, and I love this a lot of possibility in this fight.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. And what what are some of your fighting idols that you look up to?
Girl or boy?
I guess you can do both if you wanted to.
um, I love, I love Conor McGregor.
And some don't.
Yes, yes, but I love him. I love him. I love this career, and I think he understand the game because he very bankable. He 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 talks. He talks. He make dirt talk, and for a lot of people it's not a good thing, but I think it's a MMA, it's a show, and
Of course.
he understands this, and I love this style. It's a good striker, and it's a good fighter, and I love his personality. And on the woman, I love the style of Holly Holmes. Very good
Boxing.
fighter, and it's a striker. So I love this style.
So would you say if you had the opportunity, you would train with both of them?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Did
Yes.
you did you happen to catch Connor's last fight last
Uh,
Saturday?
sorry, I don't understand.
Oh, did you happen to watch Conor McGregor's last fight on
Yes,
Saturday?
yes, yes, yes. I wake up on the in France. It's 6 a.m. on the
Oh,
morning, so I wake up for looking fights, and I'm so shocked.
I was
Really,
shocked too. Yeah.
really, because he made a good preparation.
Hmm.
I follow him on the Instagram, and I think on the start fight, I think, oh, it's not a corner of another fight. It's only boxing, no kick, uh,
Yeah.
only boxing. And I say, oh, it's strange. Dustin Poirier make a takedown
Hmm.
on the first round, and I say, oh, it's not a good thing for Conor. And on 2 round, uh, it's not the same Conor, and he Dustin make a good kicks on leg, and
Hmm.
I I saw Conor not on the fight, and I think it's not a good thing to make three. I see this on the social media. Uh, he want a three fight against Poirier. I think it's not a
No.
good thing.
No, and I didn't like his stance in the fight. Um, like he had a boxing stance,
Yes.
whereas he normally leans back when he's striking, whereas here he was in the boxing range,
Mm.
and I think that's why Poirier was throwing the leg kicks because that's something I think fighters typically do in MMA when they're facing a boxer is to chop the front leg because they're always so flat-footed. Um, and I think that was a perfect game plan
Yes.
for
Perfect.
Poirier.
Yes. Yes.
So I was very impressed with Poirier.
Yes.
Um, and I was also shocked at the same time. So,
Yes.
but what do you think is next for Connor?
I don't know. I think he had a very good career, and I I love Konoha, but if you know hungry, not fight.
Hmm.
For fight, if you, I'm angry. I'm angry. I don't have a lot of money on this time. No money, and it is my my uh, my my motivation.
Hmm.
I want to become a good fighter because my life actually it's difficult, it's complicated. with COVID, I lost my job. Uh, so I uh, I take decision to make MMA every day. I
Hmm.
train on the morning, I train on the afternoon, I train the night, and I say of my trainer, MMA is my job. Today,
Hmm.
MMA is my job. To I want to to make a good career, and I think because I am angry, one day uh, I uh, I win. I made a good career.
Yeah,
I think
and
it's not the same. Conor, it's a good businessman today. It's a good businessman, and I
mhm.
think it's uh, it's time to make a business, not make fight.
Yeah, and I think that's what a lot of fighters want is they want to have that business lifestyle, and that's the way to do it. That's the way to
Yes.
make the money.
Um, when you start MMA, no for money because you made this on with passion.
Right.
If you are no patient, no made MMA. In France or when you start, we go on the little promotion, and
Mhm.
we made a fight. We have no prime, and it's okay for the fighter because he love MMA. But when you win one, two, three, four fights, and we have a good organization to call your trainer or your manager and say, "Oh, it's a good fighter. I want to on my promotion." A fighter say, "Oh, really? I can make money with MMA." So I think on the first we made MMA with because we love that, and after we think, oh, I it's my job. I can I can I can um, I can have a lot of money. I don't know, but I can have money with fight.
Mhm. Mhm. You know, and that's true. That's true. Um, so I just kind of have one more for you. So what does 2021 have in for Jennifer?
Oh, it's my years. 2021. It's my years. I
Mhm.
train all years in
Mhm.
2020. I train every day. In lockdown, I train.
Mhm.
Uh, when I work on this summer, because on this summer I can work. I train every day, and
Mhm.
I think this year it's my year. I want to fight. I am ready for everything for all girl,
Mhm.
and I think a lot of people say, "Oh, it's just a boxer, no wrestler. It's okay." No, now you you can see me, and I'm a good fighter on MMA, not just a boxer.
Mhm. So you're ready to show your improved skills.
Yes. Exactly.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, Jennifer. I just wanted to thank you for coming on the podcast. Been nothing
Thank
but a great
you.
guest, and I was very excited to have you on. And I am excited to see what 2021 has for you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your podcast, and sorry for my bad English.
You had better English than I did today. I'll just put it this way. So
Thank you so much.
you're very welcome, and I hope to do this very soon. Again, very soon.
Thank you so much.
Okay, you take care, and we'll talk soon.